On this day in history, March 24th, 1387, an English victory over a Franco-Castilian-Flemish fleet in the Battle of Margate off the coast of Margate is completed. Included in the following is an excerpt from the 1944 edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica going over the history of the town of Margate. Margate, a municipal borough and seaside resort in the Isle of Thanet, parliamentary division of Kent, England, 74 miles southeast of London by rail, population from 1938, 39,470. Area, 10.9 square miles. Margate, on the north coast of Thanet, was an ancient and senior non-corporate member of Dover. In 1347, it contributed 15 ships of small tonnage at the time of the Siege of Calais. A pier existed before 1500, but by the reign of Henry VIII, it was in a decayed condition. The amount of corn shipped was small, the droits being insufficient to keep the pier in repair. Under Elizabeth, Margate was still an obscure fishing village employing about 20 small vessels, hoys, in the coasting and river trades, on which in 1791 it chiefly subsisted. In 1777 the pier was rebuilt, and about this time Margate first began to be known as a bathing place. In 1835 it was still a liberty of Dover, and no right of citizenship would be acquired. In 1857, it was incorporated. In 1935, the borough was extended to include the neighboring resorts of Westgate-on-Sea and Birchington. It is practically contiguous with Broadstairs on the southeast, and during the season is served by pleasure steamers from London. The municipality owns over 8 miles of seafront, with promenades along almost the whole distance. Many works to improve the 3 resorts were undertaken, and Northdown Park, 38.5 acres, was purchased as a public park. Margate suffered considerably, however, from air raids in World War II, 8,000 houses having been damaged in 1940-41. A pier constructed in 1815 is now chiefly used by fishermen and colliers. The Church of St. John the Baptist, founded in 1050, contains some portions of Norman architecture, the remainder being decorated and perpendicular. The manor house of Dunderlane, or Dent de Lion, with its early 15th century gateway, remains between Margate and Westgate. During the widening of the Minster Road in 1922, an Anglo-Saxon cemetery was discovered.